I'm about to take you into an annual event that immerses you into African cuisine, music, and culture. But you don't have to get on a plane because it's all happening right here at the Sandhill Crane Golf Club in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. Come with me. The room is filled with supporters of African Orphan Educational Foundation's cause, giving African orphans the opportunity for an education. But tonight isn't just about charity, it's about opportunity. It's about what happens when a child finally gets access to education and what they choose to do with it. Kathy, tell me about this annual Taste of Africa event. There's a lot of people here, they're all very excited. We hear drums, we see food, there's drinks flowing. Talk to me about this event.
Well, it is probably the only one of its kind in Palm Beach County like this. It is a very elevated, classy event that celebrates not only Africa, but all the kids that we get to put into school through our partners in Uganda and Kenya. So it's very unique. We have a Zimbabwean twist on the food. We are pouring South African wine in the room. You can hear the drummers, of course, and people can just keep saying, this turnout, this turnout. We're doing everything we can to let people know that Africa's there, that these kids need our help, that they have a lot of needs, and that our community can help. This is something we can do. Mm-hmm. We have the power to make the change in the lives of these kids. And it doesn't take a lot. All it takes is heart.
Yeah.
That's all it takes is heart. And I think we all have that.
Absolutely, and I can tell by the number of people that we have in this space tonight who are all very excited to just be enjoying the spirit of Africa. You see people wearing their best African garb, enjoying the food, enjoying the wine, and also enjoying the auction items. So.
Right. And we have some partners with us tonight who have brought flavors of Africa and fine, exquisite ceramics from South Africa. So we're just doing things a little bit different, and we want everyone to celebrate Africa the way we do.
So next year, when it's time to sell tickets for this event again, what would you tell someone? Why do they have to be here on this evening?
First of all, why would you wait? I think, we did sell out this evening, and it's so magnificent. And all of the little surprises we had tonight, the Mercy, the plush African schoolgirl, come on. I mean, she's ready to go worldwide. And so we're doing everything we can to immerse ourselves and everything about Africa into our local community in Palm Beach Gardens and Jupiter and Tequesta, all of Palm Beach County and beyond.
Thank you for that warm welcome, Jimmy. Appreciate that. Just a quick intro to who I am. So my name is, like I said, Sophie Schneberger, like he said. I'm the host and producer of a national TV show called The American Dream. It airs nationally, but we spotlight local lifestyles, culture, and real estate. So for a couple of years, I had a really good time spotlighting lifestyles and culture and real estate of the northern Palm Beaches, had a blast. And then after a couple of years, I started to build a platform, and I thought, what can I do with this platform? Something more useful, I feel. So I decided to take it global, and I called Kathy, and I said, hey, listen, I've got a show that airs on HGTV, Travel Channel, CNBC, and because nobody has cable anymore, all the streaming platforms. And I'd like to highlight AOEF and what you do. And she said, let's do it. So unfortunately, she didn't get to come with me because there was a war. But no worries, I made it there. And we filmed for 3 weeks. We had a great time. And what you're gonna see is just a quick clip, very short clip of some of the students that are directly benefiting from AOEF and everything that Kathy and AOEF does. For many Americans, $1,000 a year doesn't really seem like much. For some people, that's less than their monthly car payment. But for a child in Uganda, it is literally life-changing.
I don't know if you've ever sat in a dark room and the only thing you have is a candle, the flame goes off and you have no matchstick to light it. And someone just comes up and lights a match for you and relights that candle. That's exactly how it felt.
$1,000 not only provides them their education, but it also provides them perhaps the first pair of shoes they've ever owned. It also provides them at least one hot meal per day. And it also provides them their uniform, which for an orphan proves and shows that they belong. Why is education so important for the children of Uganda?
Yeah, education is important for the children of Uganda because education is the key to success. Without education, there is no future. Without education, there is nowhere you're going to work.
What we do here has to create an impact where they come from. So we are not just making sure that they feel safe here, but we're making sure that they go out there, be safe in their communities, and be disciples of the word. So that's why I would encourage them to say, listen, you are investing in a child and a community.
So some of the people that you saw in this video there, like for example, the school that I was standing in when I did that intro, the proprietor Moses and his wife Sylvia, they were teachers who took their very meager savings to create a school for kids who needed a place to go to school and to benefit children who were vulnerable. Alvin, with that beautiful candle analogy, which by the way, when we filmed that, he brought me to tears, I'm not gonna lie. That beautiful candle analogy, he's now studying pre-law with a plan of getting into government so that he can benefit Uganda's future with a law degree. Collins, who we had a conversation with in Jinja, he was an orphan once himself, completely shunned by his family, and now he's running a special needs orphanage himself because he was given an opportunity. Let's applaud it, it's worth an applause. There were many others out there, throughout this production who are not only bettering their own communities, but, they're setting examples for bettering the whole world. Like doing, for example, AI farming with technology, sustainable fashion, sustainable tourism, things that are not just benefiting Africa, but led correctly and following their example will benefit the entire world. That being said, don't support AOEF because your tears were jerked and you felt like you needed to pull out your wallet. Support AOF because you see the potential that these kids can provide, not just for their communities, but honestly for the entire world. Okay, so Ashley, from what I understand, this is your first time at the Taste of Africa event.
Yes.
So far, what do you have to say about your experience?
Oh my gosh, it hits every sense of your soul and especially your heart, I think. I feel that we are fully connected with these children and these people and this entire cause that's happening across the world, and everybody in this room is just feeling the effort and the energy of what needs to happen there.
I understand that you actually contributed to tonight's event. Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, so in painting a piece for auction for tonight, I just thought so much about the barriers that can exist between a child and their education. And one of those things is the barrier of getting clean water. And we know that, children, not only does water make up half of our bodies, every human on earth, which is something that everybody should have, is access to clean water. But a child in Africa can spend hours a day walking or gaining access to that water. So in painting this picture of water, I wanted to really reflect on that should be accessible to everybody, just like an education. So what is carried carries us.
And from what I understand, that painting is up for auction tonight.
Yes.
Someone is going to be going home with it.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
I'm excited about it too, and good on you. It's a beautiful painting, and thank you so much for being a part of African Orphan Educational Foundation's cause. Education doesn't change one child's life, it changes families, communities, and generations. And tonight proved that people thousands of miles apart can still believe in the same future. The goal isn't to save Africa, it's to invest in the leaders that will rise up to make our world a better place. Tonight we were able to experience the taste, the sounds, and the spirit of Africa. But we weren't here just to celebrate a culture. We were here to support the future of the children who are going to shape it. Follow the American Dream Africa Rising to watch the whole series.